Title: The Lost Treasure of Tumbleweed Hillet was one of those lazy Saturday mornings when you had nothing better to do but scroll endlessly through your feed, and that's when you saw it. The Post. A local rumor about a lost treasure buried somewhere on Tumbleweed Hill. The story claimed it dated back to the early 1900s during the gold rush, when a prospector supposedly stashed his fortune in a hidden cave before disappearing forever. Nobody had ever found it. Intrigued and with a whole day ahead of you, you figured, why not? It wasn't like you had anything else planned. Plus, the idea of finding treasure sparked your imagination just enough to make it worth a shot. You throw on your hiking boots, grab a backpack with a flashlight, a few snacks, and a notebook in case you needed to draw a map, because obviously this was turning into an adventure. Tumbleweed Hill was only a 20-minute drive from your place, the kind of semi-forgotten spot people only visited for picnics in the spring. It was quiet when you arrived, the air crisp with a slight breeze, and the golden grass swayed gently under the warm sun, perfect treasure hunting weather. The hill had a bunch of small trails, most leading to dead ends or overgrown paths. As you start wandering, you realize you're not really sure where to begin. So you decide to follow your gut, or at least the most weathered-looking path, because obviously, if there's a treasure, it's not going to be hidden in plain sight. After about 40 minutes of walking, something catches your eye. A pile of oddly arranged rocks at the base of an oak tree. This has to be it, right? You kneel down, fingers trembling with excitement as you start to move the stones one by one. Underneath, you find a dirt hole. Nothing. Disappointed but not discouraged, you keep going. As the hours pass, you comb through the brush, investigate strange formations, and scour every nook and cranny you can find. At one point, you even find an old soda can from the 70s, and for a second convince yourself it's a clue, only to realize it's just someone's long-forgotten trash. 3 hours later, sweaty and a little sunburned, you decide to sit on a boulder and take a break. You pull out one of the snacks from your backpack, staring at the hill in front of you, now dotted with your footprints. There's no treasure, no hidden cave, no gold bars waiting to change your life. Just a tired you, sitting on a hill that, at the end of the day, looked no different than any other hill in town. But as you pack up to leave, something feels oddly satisfying. The fresh air, the quiet, the way the clouds lazily drifted by overhead. It wasn't treasure, but for a few hours, you had a reason to go outside, to explore, to feel like a kid again. As you head back to your car, you laugh to yourself, knowing that, in a way, the biggest treasure you found was realizing you could spend hours doing absolutely nothing of importance and still feel pretty good about it. Maybe Tumbleweed Hill didn't have any gold, but it sure did know how to waste your time.